So this is the workshop of BVP COE, and okay, as you go inside the workshop, you can see on your left hand side this is the welding shop, and over there you can see the welding machines that are kept over there. Over here it is a अच्छा उस पे chemistry shop. It's called the carpentry shop and the molding shop. You can see over here, and this is where the students are working right now. And this one is the fitting shop, fitting and molding. You know, over here you can see there's a sheet metal shop and this is the fitting shop. Over here you can see the anvils are kept on which you can just straighten out your sheet metal if it is containing any dents. These are the anvils, they are kept on a log of, on a wood log. So over here you can see. So this is the board, and this is the press that is used to like bend the sheet metal. Two of the students are working right now. And of course, this is the rolling and bending machine. Of course, we don't use it right now, but like in second semester, we'll be using this. So, you've seen a video of this machine over. You can see it's just rotate. Alright. Now, these are the bench rises. Wait for a second. I'm recording a video. Okay. Now, here we go to the carpentry shop, and over here you can see these are the bar clamps that are used to secure the pieces of wood. Over here you can see, of course you can just open these clamps. You can just remove this pin over here and just slide this clamp anywhere you want, and you can see over here on the bottom side there are these lugs that will just fix these clamps, and you can just use it to clamp down large pieces of wood. There are some of the clamps that are kept over here, and some of the wood pieces are also kept over here that we work with in carpentry shop. Now over here is the molding. No, it's not. It's a molding shop. And you can see over here, this is the furnace that we use to melt the metal. And however, it has not been used for quite a long time. And over here, you can see all the molds. These are the molds. Of course, this is the side view of the furnace. Over here, you can see this is a pit from which the green sand is taken. And of course, now let's just move to the welding shop because that's exciting. And over here you can see all these bench vices are kept over there. These are the iron pieces that we used to weld together in like lap joint and in butt joint. All right. Now this is the oxygen cylinder, and this is the acetylene cylinder that is used for the oxyacetylene welding. However, we don't perform the oxyacetylene welding. Well, now we come to the welding shop. Now this is a single phase welding machine, and over here you can see this is the electrode holder. This is the electrode that is attached to there. Over here is the ground clamp for the single phase AC welding machine, and over here you can see all these terminals. These are used to adjust the current values, the constant current values of this welding machine. It can go from 50 all the way up to 350 amperes. Now right now it's set at 200 amperes. And this is the electrode for the single phase AC welding machine. This is the electrode for the three phase welding machine. This is the three phase AC welding machine. It is powered by this three phase line that's coming over here. From here it's just coming, see, this is the three phase power line, You can see 4 wires, 1 is neutral and 3 are for the live faces. And over here you can see the current value on this welding machine is adjusted by using this. So this basically changes the setting on this current value. And this is the ground clamp for the 3-phase AC welding machine. And this is the electrode for the 3-phase AC welding machine. And over here you perform your welding. Of course you can see this is just insulated from the outside world. So this is the exhaust fan for letting out the fumes that are created by the flux coated electrode, consumable flux coated electrode. Now this is called the bench grinder. It is used for grinding the stuff. And over here you can see there are 2 wheels. You keep your workpiece over here and you just grind, this just rotates. And it's also a 3-phase device. This is a power hacksaw and it is used to chop down metals. Well, you can see over here, this is a belt-driven hacksaw. This is a belt-driven hacksaw. Over here you can see the students are performing the experiment. Over here you can see, now this is used for the mechanics. हाँ पता है मेरे को, हाँ पता है, वो मैकेनिक्स लैब के लिए वो था, हाँ वो. Now over here you can see the overall layout of the workshop. Okay, so I'm just ending this video. And of course you enter the workshop from here, you keep your bags over there. I completely forgot to mention about this machine. Now this is called a bench drill machine. Okay, so it is used to drill perpendicular, if you want to drill perpendicular holes. So it is used to drill that kind of holes. You can see over there, there's an oil can over there that is used to spray oil wherever you drill, so that the drill bit does not suffer from high friction. अब नहीं करते यूज, ड्रिलिंग में इसमें ऑयल नहीं यूज करते, मतलब जहाँ पे ड्रिल करते हैं अब नहीं करते. अच्छा अब नहीं करते हैं,
वाटर यूज करते हैं मेटल के हिसाब से अलग है.
अच्छा. Okay, so guys, nowadays we use water to just cool down the surface that is being drilled. Alright, and I guess it is also a 3-phase device. Over here you can see this is a induction motor that is powering this thing right here. This is called the drill chuck, and I guess it's a 15 mm chuck. And over here you can see this will move down if I just rotate this. It will move down if I just rotate this thing, and it will drill on the surface. That's kept down there. Rest all I have just covered, and if there is something left then I'll just cover it in a future video. Thank you so much for watching.